Bharata was a Vishwaguru, is a Vishwaguru, shall be a Vishwaguru. Let's teach the world what Gomata is, what Ayurveda is.
I am saying reduce the consumption of milk and increase the usage of cow-based products in our daily life. Right from morning till night, tooth powder.
A natural farming a reality, and we have to produce lot of food. Already 140 plus crores of people, we have to make our own food. And seeing the soil losing its value is definitely a serious thing, and everybody should be careful. And
only a tool. In fact, I recently spoke in Auroville. I said that my mission in technology is to make technology less relevant to our lives, and we make the soil, the water, the cows, the animals, the good food, good teachers, all of that.
Hi ma'am.
Namaste.
Namaste madam. Would you just like introduce yourself, what exactly, and can you just share what we are seeing here?
Okay. We have released a book Walkathon, which contains 45 stories, sacred stories about our native cows in our Puranas and Itihasas. And today we have released the same in Kannada and Tamil actually. So this book initially we had released in the month of August only during our Music to Heal program, and today we are introducing the translated version in Kannada and Tamil. And this book contains so many stories put together actually. These stories are scattered.
I'm happy that you are talking to me through this media. I'm a part of a Gopal. Wow. Even after that, they still taken an interview with me. I'm really pleasure and happy to speak.
Namaskara. Namaskara. Yes ma'am. Would you like to share your experience and tell us something about what exactly you feel?
Absolutely, I'm honored to be here in the USA, actually in Mysuru now, and one of my favorite parts of Mysuru is seeing the cows.
Jai Bolo Gomata ki Jai! Jai Bolo Vishwamata ki Jai! Namma Mata! Namma Mata! Gomata! Namma Mata! Gomata!
Namaskara. So I just arrived from Kasi. I'm sorry, I was a bit late. I calculated 12 hours, but it took even a little bit longer. So I'll be brief. Ramasubramanian and I are neighboring villages in Tenkasi. Actually, we are only about 4 or 5 kilometers away. And he has been, I think, last 2 years he's been inviting me. Finally, this year it's so last year I had to be in the US for some other event there. So I'm so happy to see all the India. The way I see this movement is, it is to restore, and I'll give the connection. I use the slogan, rural development through research and development. And so I'm a technologist. Day in and day out I'm thinking software, all the time compilers, all of that. And if you will know what I'm talking about. But also I have come to feel in the last 15 years, no realization that all of this is purposeless void. We don't actually have something rooted, who we are, what we are, and I came to realize that the older I get, also the more I realize it's important. And this is to rediscover our own roots. And to me, technology is only a tool. In fact, I recently spoke in Auroville. I said that my mission in technology is to make technology less relevant to our lives, and we make the soil, the water, the cows, the animals, the good food, good teachers, all of that much more relevant in our lives. Otherwise, the way I say it is, we don't care how cheap watches are, how cheap cell phones are. They become cheaper and cheaper, it's good for us. But the school teacher, the nurse, the farmer, the cow expert, that's what I call them, they are much more important. So the purpose of technology is to automate enough that those things become more valuable in life. People wonder, AI will take away all our jobs. AI will not take away all our jobs. AI cannot take away our lives. AI cannot restore soil, cannot restore nature, cannot restore agriculture, cannot restore earthworms, cannot restore cows. Those are the jobs. So in fact, that's where I look at the benefit of technology should flow into those. So in Western countries, they now start talking about UBI, Universal Basic Income, because all jobs will go away, government will give free money. That's a very dystopian view of the world. That means humans have nothing to do. We actually have plenty of things to do. With other humans, with cows, with nature, with soil, with water, all of it. I think those are the work that will get paid well, in the sense that we can afford all the technology and they should become less relevant in our overall lives. That's how I see it. So I work in software to make software less relevant. That's what I say. So thank you for being with us.
Sir, namaste.
Namaste.
First of all, thank you so much for giving an opportunity to involve such a beautiful event where we learned today what is cow and how we are benefited with that and what we need to carry. I just wanted to understand what is the inspiration for you to go behind this, and we see I met many of them who are really very happy and with a smile they were walking, and everyone was saying like they learned much today and they're taking home that, and they want to spread this information to many of them. I just wanted to hear you from your mouth.
So, what inspired me is every day thousands of cows are sent to slaughter at one end. We grip and cry, we don't have a solution. But I thought, why don't we enable as a solution? What is the solution actually? Thousands of cows are going to slaughtering. The best way is to support its sustainability. Why farmers are first selling the cows? This question provoked me. I went goshalas after goshalas, village after village, cities after cities, and found that the solution to the problem is association with native cows. Unless or otherwise we associate with native cows by touching the cow dung, cleaning the goshala, and providing an alternate to the daily products, the economic affordability we give. Because there are two things always, economy and ecology. Both the things if we combine together, then Gomata will win. So this is cow-based economy which we wanted to promote by means of positive message. This is what we have done.
Sir, and I see today the gifts and the earrings, everything was from cow dung. So that was really a great initiative that you have shown up what we can do with cow dung. And I saw like you explaining people that how cows are important to us. What key message that you need to give a young generation?
Cow dung is not hit. Actually, it is a hit. You just move the apostrophe this side and say it is a cow's hit. So, cow dung contains lot of microbes which we can't see with the eyes actually. If you see antiseptic, antibioticism, everything is there in Panchakavya. So, Panchakavya is elixir. Unless and otherwise, we consume Panchakavya. We treat for example, if you take the example of cow dung is used in multiple ways by our ancestors. During when the COVID came, every panchayat in India, they announced that go and sprinkle the cow urine on your houses actually, so that the viral infection doesn't come. Ghee cures many nerval problems. Probiotic, that is milk, buttermilk, all those things cures liver diseases. Ghee is everybody should consume native cow ghee. So like that, many of the components of Panchakavya are useful for human health. So in that, 1 liter of milk costs how much? Maybe A2 milk is 80 or 90 rupees. But 200 ml of cow urine, that is distilled cow urine, costs 110 rupees as per the latest market. You know the value, which is more valuable? Cow urine and cow dung is more valuable than milk. Our native cow can give only less milk, but our native cow can give more cow dung and cow urine. I am not saying go and drink cow dung and cow urine. I am saying reduce the consumption of milk and increase the usage of cow-based products in our daily life. Right from morning till night, tooth powder, doop, then phenol, everything can be used from cow dung and cow urine. The key message I wanted to send today is, unless and otherwise we change, the climate will not change. Climate has changed because we have changed. Let us come back to nature, which is our future.
Thank you so much, sir. It was more insightful, and we look forward, same kind of events in going forward. Thank you so much, sir.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Deep silos on many areas. So these kind of activities highlight certain fundamental things. Nothing new, but it's very important to highlight these points. Soil fertility with reference to microbial biodiversity. In reality, what is the status? Everybody.
30 stories for
what
children
will happen if you don't
explaining
do that in
about
time? Means the soil
desi
fertility
cows and
over a period
their
of time,
importance
its ability to
in our
grow,
culture.
and the soil biodiversity is a key in the food production, and it should be nature positive. So India being a country with divided lands and small animal holdings, it's a very ideal place to make it a natural farming a reality, and we have to produce lot of food. It's already 140 plus crores of people. We have to make our own food, and seeing the soil losing its value is definitely a serious thing, and everybody should be careful. And the bottom line is, make Indian farming livestock centric rather than chemocentric. Chemicals nowadays, people are talking about infertility in human beings, a serious issue. That is mostly with the chemical. We are using more than 70,000 chemicals across the world in so many names. So we try to minimize, reduce, replace chemicals and make it as natural as possible. It's a very difficult task. Gopals is taking it forward in a very different mode, making people in the city and urban areas to know what's happening around the world. Where many young children do not know what's happening around. That is one thing. Number two is obesity. It's growing very dangerously. So that is because of the bad food selection and bad food preparation. So everything come back to food. Whatever way you see things in life, health and wellness finally comes to the soil. So soil should be replenished by some source. If you consider the entire earth soil fertility as a reserve bank, you have to have nodal regional banks. That nodal regional bank status is kept by the livestock. So keep livestock, and we want to save our own cows because with the environmental temperature increasing, climate change, only native cows will thrive in the long run. If you lose it now, we can never get it back. So it is very simple. Make Indian agriculture livestock centric. Everybody should own their own native cows of their region. You can have cows from anywhere in India, but try to conserve your own because it has been evolved over time.
I could be part of it. I was more than overwhelmed. But seeing this and going through the initiatives of Gopal and to wordplay as well. Gopal andre Gopal kuda ide alva. So it's nice to know that we all want to be friends of these wonderful creatures. And the other thing that caught my attention when I went through the invitation is the people who are being invited to be on the dance. We come from different walks of life. If I'm from the law field, I know there is a Sanskrit scholar, there is a teacher, there is a scientist, yoga exponent as well. So if all of us come and be part of this initiative, I'm certain will contribute. My good wishes to the new initiative and a very good morning of walk to all of you. Thank you very much.
Hi, ma'am.
Namaste.
Namaste, madam. Would you just introduce yourself, what exactly, and can you just share what we are seeing here?
Okay. we have released a book Walkathon, which contains 45 stories, sacred stories about our native cows in our Puranas and Itihasas. And today we have released the same in Kannada and Tamil actually. So this book initially we had released in the month of August only during our Music to Heal program, and today we are introducing the translated version in Kannada and Tamil. And this book contains so many stories put together actually. These stories are scattered in our Ramayana and Mahabharata. Those stories are already known to people. Some stories are new, but which are put together in a single book. We wanted to bring awareness to the people, basically kids actually. Kids are our only, they should be knowing, they are the future of our Bharat. So to entertain them and to make them read the books to increase the habit of reading, we wanted to introduce this book.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Just want to understand, is these stories are all related to means like cow, or is it like
Yes.
is it all related to cow?
All related to Gomata only.
Walkathon. Now, is it something like, how do we take care of Gomata, or is it like something which is story kind of thing? What exactly is it? Is it a practically that?
See, this book not only contains stories, it has stories about our Gomata, like Nandini, how our Raghu Vamsha was formed. Here, the Kamadhenu Nandini is the only reason. Those kind of stories which are there in our Itihasas are also inside. And also we are giving scientific facts about our usage of desi cows. At the end of each and every story, we have a portion. We have a small did you know section, science section, culturally connect section. This contains which children should know. Not only children, elders should be knowing this to make them aware about our desi cows. So and our Gopal's programs, our initiatives, our Go Chetana and different breeds of cows. All these are being showcased in this book.
Thank you so much for giving such a clarity on the book. What exactly we need to study about a Gomata.
Yeah.
We ensure those who are watching and will continue to watch this. Thank you so much for your time, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Your name, sir?
My name is Natarajan.
Hey, hi, Natarajan.
Chennai.
Okay.
So I've been part of Gopal for the past 7 years, and it's a wonderful experience to come here. 2 years earlier, I used to come for Walkathon annual events for very passionate. So wonderful feeling. But first you won't like to touch the cow dung. Once you touch, you feel that there is the difference between the normal cow shit. We cannot call that is dung, and this native cow's dung. There you will feel that. That's why I got so much attention.
Nice experience, sir. That's nice experience. Sir, are you feeling happy, post the event? Most of them, they understood what is cow and what are the uses of, from the cow products that we get it. And we saw a beautiful, medals like keychains and the awards. Everything was made in cow.
Earlier, they used to think the cow dung only can be used for the homa and other. But now, after they can even do the Gomia keychain, Gomia Pullaya, Ganesha, and few other things. So there are many things we can do from the Gomia product.
Super, sir. Well said. Thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm Satya Prakash, class engineer from Bengaluru, India. I'm a yoga teacher also. I'm with this organization for almost 3 years. I have attended many of your visits on the Ghati Road, and I have participated in this Walkathon maybe the 3rd time. What I find very natural over here is nice treatment by all of you, doing such a wonderful service, which will encourage us also to join the movement. these days when there's so much of violence all over the world, and hardly any respect for cows except in probably a few countries, emphasis on the real worth of the cows for the entire humanity all over the world, and also the urgent need to preserve the native breeds of the cow, because most of us would not have even drunk the pure native cow milk. So we are away from the real food elements of the natural milk of a native cow. So programs like this will highlight the importance of native protection of the breeds, and it will also enhance our respect towards the Gomata. It has got so much to do even with our Vedanta, anything for that matter. It's really a good knowledge to spread all over the world. Thank you so much. May God bless you to carry such activities.
Arsanagabala, that is the real Bharatiya way of life, and Gomata represents all these noble ideas. It's so beautiful that all these corporate people today have gathered and decided that we'll have a walkathon for Gomata. I'm very sorry I can't join you because I'm leaving, I have to travel immediately after this, but I'm so happy to be here in this beautiful greenery, which is actually named after our Maharaja, but of course the colonial imprints exist, so it is called Kaban Park. It is actually Chamarajendra Park. So next time when you get the print, please write Chamarajendra Park, brackets Kaban Park. Let's remove all those colonial imprints, come out of the colonial hangover. Bharata was a Vishwaguru, is a Vishwaguru, shall be a Vishwaguru. Let's teach the world what Gomata is, what Ayurveda is, what Vedanta is, what nobility is, because we are the great Bharata. Bhayam Ramate iti Bharatam. Bha means life.
I'm Anjali, we are friends, and with this Indian we are coming here. It's a great event, and we love our
Gomata, and we are actually learning a lot here, right? And sustainability and how they're promoting here. So it's very good, and the products they have been displaying. We also know that we learn a lot from these products are made and how we can actually imbibe all this in our daily life. So it's a wonderful program.
So do you really, mean that it is a meaningful event where?
Yes, it's basically not just for the walkathon part of it. It's also giving us a lot of about our culture, understanding and how we have to imbibe our culture. And happy to see many kids also coming, right?
That's
that
very
is
good.
more important than anything.
Next generation.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.
I'm happy that you are talking to me through this media. I'm a part of a Gopal.
Wow.
Even after that, they've still taken an interview with me. I'm really pleased and happy to speak. Of course, I'm associated with many organizations. I've come all the way from Chennai to understand and learn about this event. Yesterday's event and today's event. I'm very happy and pleased that a city like Bangalore has been getting up early and coming for the cause. So it's a good event, and we are seriously planning this event to happen even in Chennai. I've come here basically to study even Ganpati ji and Ram Prasad. We all are here to understand and learn about this event. It's a good event for people to learn and understand about this Desi Gomata. I'm happy there's a good awareness being initiated by Gopal. We are really struggling for almost around 15 to 20 years. I'm into this particular field of promoting Bharat, promoting our Indian systems, values, and about Gomata. Without Gomata, I tell you, there's nothing for Bharat or for the world. I'm very sure and confident that we need to declare this as an international Mata, that is, Vishwa Mata, for various reasons. This is not the forum for me to speak about the benefits and the things about Gau Mata, but I'm very sure people now need to learn and understand that if we want to be healthy, and if the world wants to be healthy, if our country needs to be healthy, we need to come to the saran of Gau Mata. And once again, congratulations and thank you for talking to me. Thanks, great day.
Sir, thank you so much.
You have something to ask.
Yes. I just wanted to thank you so much, coming out and giving an inspiration to the generation, and, continuing, like motivating the people. And I just wanted to know how this impact to the upcoming generation. Like, what exactly people can take away from here?
It's a good book, you can understand. I told you in the morning when I saw,
Okay.
not fair for me to comment in this style. Those who doesn't really know anything about Go are here. I'm able to talk to them and understand them with their gestures, postures and talk, and when we were interacting with them. They literally didn't know anything about, Gau or how the milk is coming, what are the other products are available from Gau Mata, the Panchagavi and things like that. So this is really kindling a good thought. As we were just talking, Ganpati and Ram Subramanian speaking on the stage, when they started, literally they only want 2 volunteers to go, clean the Gausala. So it's really a pain. It's really a pain. But it is assignment for all of us, including the government. Now we need to realize the importance of Indian cow breeds. We were just interacting again yesterday. Somebody was coming and trying to bring in the other breeds to in the different areas. I was telling them, can I comfortably live in Pakistan or can I comfortably live in Kashmir? It's something like this. And they said over a period of time it will change. I wanted to tell due respect to all other color creed and this thing is not taken. I am fair compared to all South Indians and all that. Will this change? My gene is fixed. I am from Rajasthan. Born, brought up here since 200 years here in South India. So by my gene, I am from there. So please understand, you are trying to bring a gene from other state here and do it. Please understand that nature, you cannot make a change. So please don't try to, there's a caution which I want to give it to all, to Gau Sevaks also. Please develop your own breeds. It's a helicar here. Please try to stick to it and all that. Preserve our nature, our native breeds. And that is very healthy for the environment and for all us also. I hope I answered you.
Thank you so much, sir. Such a yes.
So, what we say is, not just the milk. The only animal cows, the only animal whose waste is consumed precious by humans. No other animal waste is consumed. Not even human waste is consumed. Only cow's waste is consumed. That's why it's low Amatam. So native waste.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, ma'am.
To finish off, we talk about our CPSE syllabus. Talks about in 7th and 8th and for sustainable. It should not just be in books. Unless and until we preserve this and go back to nature's life cycle, it is not possible to preserve and hand over this current value that we have to our next generation. That's not just in books.
Super, ma'am. Nicely said, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I am standing here and there yesterday's program as well today. So I would request you to please,
hi, ma'am.
Namaskara.
Namaskara. Yes, ma'am. Would you like to share your experience and tell us something about what exactly you feel?
Absolutely, I'm honored to be here in the USA. I actually live in Mysuru now, and one of my favorite parts of Mysuru is seeing the cows on the street every day, coming through my neighborhood. Coexisting with cows brings so much sanity to humanity. I feel like if we could bring more cows onto the streets of the cities around the world, humanity would be more peaceful. Humanity would remember its connection to Mother Earth herself. Gau Mata, Mother Cow, she reminds us of our belonging with all of nature, and the spirit of generosity that nature has just pours forth through her. When I look in a cow's eyes, I feel so much grounding, so much soul, so much connection. And I actually was vegan for almost 15 years, meaning I didn't have any dairy products, no animal products. And coming to India, actually, I started to integrate some curd back into my diet, and having this change has been very profound for me. It's reconnected me with gratitude for the cow and a sense of genuine nourishment that I had not received from anything else. So I feel the cows are providing us tremendous service for our nutritional, physical health, but also for our mental and spiritual health. So may we remember the cows as part of our community, our cow community. I love my cow community in Mysuru, and again, I really think if more cities in the world would bring more cows onto the streets, it would control traffic, it would control the human ego, and it would help us to remember a greater sense of belonging with all of life. So thank you, India, for keeping these memories alive and for keeping reverence for the cow so beautiful.
Sandy, I take something from you. I really love and I really appreciate a foreigner is also understanding our values and culture, and it's going to from your talk, I wanted to know, are you started taking the calorified butter, that is ghee, You said you started guiding,
yes,
but
I
you
have as
started
well. I've surrendered.
It is very important for all of us to take, because ghee is one lubricant for our digestive system and for our strength. And if in case you don't take ghee, I'm a doctor, so please understand, if you don't take ghee, you will definitely develop joint pains. If not today, tomorrow. So please understand, don't buy the Western philosophy. I tell you, our philosophy is very good enough. Their philosophy is very good for them. Let them continue there. Here, please follow your nature. Follow your own community for your own culture and your native law.
And look at all of us who come from the West to learn from India, because actually not all of the Western philosophy has been working out too well for us. So we've come here to find what does work and what has worked for so long. So again, thank you, India. Jai Ma.
It's been pleasure. I see a lot of tradition things that you learned and you're inspired. It's been great to know, hear from you that you're inspired with the cows and you adjust with our tradition. Thank you so much for it. Is there anything that you want to say to the nation overall? Sure.
Maybe even a moment of silence on the screen, turning in. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you for carrying this vibration to the world today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
It's a great honor for us, sir.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Great day.